Howdy, everybody. Pastor Matt here from McMicken Heights Church coming at you with the weekly update for August 11th. So this Sunday, we're finishing out the armor of God in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 16 through 20. So we'll be looking at that. And also, we're going to be looking a little bit about prayer because Paul talks about it. He asks for it. He talks about prayer. It's one of the weapons in the arsenal. And so we're going to be looking at that on Sunday. Also, this Sunday after church, we're going to be having our Harvest Fest planning meeting. So if you're interested in being involved in the planning process of that, we highly encourage you to attend that. So that's coming up after the service today. Just a little bit about the Pastor's Corner. So we've been going through our study through Ephesians now for quite some time. And we're getting ready for wrapping that up, and it's going to be the end. And so the question that's been on my mind for like the last several weeks is, where are we going next? Like, what are we studying next? What should we be reading about in God's Word? And so through a lot of prayer and discussion, and one of the things that just keeps coming back to us when I talk to the elders about this is the importance of prayer. It's the importance of prayer. So it's been said that like prayer is like the spiritual pulse of the church. And so if we're a church that doesn't pray, it's like having a flat line. We're dead. We're useless. So I'm looking right now at creating a sermon series based on prayer, dedicated to prayer, looking at Jesus' teachings on prayer, prayer in the New Testament, prayer in the Old Testament. And I'm also looking into several avenues for us to be able to practice prayer habits. And so on Sunday morning at 9:40, we have a prayer meeting before this service that's run by the elders. And that's one that's in place right now that I would highly encourage you. It's an opportunity for you to begin practicing some of those healthy prayer habits that we want to exhibit. I'm also looking to schedule like a special prayer meeting where we meet together as a church sometime during the week in the evening and go through a time of guided prayer. And then also, I'm looking to do, we have the materials that are provided. It's called Pray and Go. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's a Pray and Go campaign that I'm looking to launch as well. And that's going to be unrolled here in a few more weeks beyond the beginning of the sermon series. But as we get into it, we're going to do that because we want to pray for the community. It's our desire to pray for the community, pray for our neighbors, and pray for people to be a church that's praying. And I think this will be one of those things that really helps with that. And so I know a lot of times when you start talking about prayer as a pastor, like people are like, I don't like praying out loud. I don't want to pray out loud. And that is totally fine. Jesus, when he instructs us to pray, he tells us to go find like a quiet room, a secluded spot, and pray. So my encouragement to you this week would be in your house, in your home, your apartment, wherever you live, find that secluded spot. Find a spot, set it apart, make it holy, that this is your prayer spot. You can pray, you can talk to God whenever you want, wherever you want, like he hears you, he'll listen. But pick out a special spot and try to retreat to that spot. Sneak off to that spot once a day and spend time talking to the Lord. Just a few other things as far as upcoming events. We do also have next week, the following week on Sunday the 21st after the church service, we're having a children's ministry meeting for those that are involved in children's ministry. If you're interested in joining or those that are currently helping, we're having that after the service. And then also we're having a barbecue picnic held at my house, the parsonage, right across the driveway. It's not even a street. Right across the driveway from the church. That's on September 10th at 5:30. We're having a barbecue, so hopefully you'll be able to come and help attend and hang out, and we'll get to know you some more. I'm going to be inviting some of my neighbors that we're wanting to get to meet and know some more as well. So also for prayer requests, we would be praying for Laverne's daughter, Kathy. She fell and had to go to the hospital. And there are some complications with that. So if you could be praying for her and their family, that'd be greatly appreciated. That's all I have this week for the weekly update. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. God bless.